What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of JD Plays Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, the expert mode mod pack. Having fun, getting stuff done. Last time we did a little bit of automation. This time we are going to try to progress much further into the Tier 1 quest lines. Got some folks hanging out on the stream, chit-chatting it up. Mr. Linz Manos himself dropped by tonight. Also got Shields from the live stream community hanging out with us for a little bit. That being said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you like it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click the subscribe button. And if you want notifications for when I upload new content, click the bell icon. Stream can be found at twitch.tv/JDon77. Let's get started. So, the setup for our automation on latex is working. We showed this last time. I was worried that, it might not drain effectively. It is draining. It's doing what it needs to. It's a little full right now. So it looks like the drainage may not be happening to this one. So what I want to do to fix that, let's go ahead and break this barrel. And let's break this channel. And then we're going to take that barrel and put it right there. There we go. So now the next time this thing fires up, it should, well, we'll force it to fire, right? So we'll break this. And there we go. It's all flowing. We've got 16 buckets of latex here, 16 buckets there. So now everything is flowing into this guy, and we'll slowly start to fill him up. When that's done, we'll have 48 buckets of latex. When the machine itself fills all the way up, the whole system will just stop. And we still got all this wood remaining, ready to be eaten up at some point in the future, so that's fantastic. But hey, we're getting latex, so we'll be using that to make rubber soon. Or something like that. Alright, so what have we got going on today? Well, I went adventuring. I gathered up a lot of steel leaf. Reason being, the more you have, faster your stuff repairs, right? And I've got a lot of stuff that depends on steel leaf for repairs. So that's a big deal. Let me turn this music down. There we go. All right. But I really want to get into this T1 quest line. I've been getting distracted by these side quests, and I'm having a blast with them. I want to keep going. But I also think it's time now that we've gotten our Tinker's Construct really set up, and we've done Twilight Forest, and we've got good ways to get, a lot of material. We've got good tools now. It's time to really start digging into machinery. And to do that, I think it's going to, I don't know, but I'm thinking it's going to require us progressing through some of these quest lines. Now, before I go too deep into that, last time we did go ahead and get these traps made, and I want to get some of the opening baits made to use these traps. So I've made 2 traps and set them outside. We'll look at them real quick. They're both just sitting right here. But by themselves, these traps don't do anything at all. We've got to get... Uh-oh. That's bad. We've got to get bait put into these traps. Okay? So to make our bait, all we need is, for example, for grain bait, some string and some wheat will make us grain bait, okay? And various baits capture, various animals. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this grain bait for now, and we're going to stick it right inside of here. And it's going to consume one right off the bat. And what the traps do is they act like a method of, hey, you've captured this animal, and it's going to give us the loot that could have come from that animal if we had killed it in the wild. So if you want, you can check on the Pam's Harvest Craft website. It'll tell you what baits work for what. But like I said, we're going to start off with some grain bait. We're also going to do... I've gone ahead and set up a golden chest here to hold all of my cooking supplies. But I think we're going to go ahead and do some fruit bait as well. I should have more string downstairs, I believe. String. Do we see string? Right there, string. Alright, so we'll just grab some string up here. And using the old crafting halo, separate this like this and throw some apples in there. There's some fruit bait, okay? And you can make tons of bait really fast. The other one that we might want to be interested in making would be veggie bait. If I wanted to make veggie bait, I could probably do it with, like, say, carrots, right? That, put this in here. I'll have to go, let's see, do I have some string right here? Yeah, perfect. I can grab, where'd it go? I have this. I can grab this, put it in there, and this would allow me to make veggie bait. Okay, so we'll take our fruit bait and we'll stick it in right here. And what we should start to see is drops from animals showing up in here. And the main drop I'm looking for right now will probably be something like rabbit feet, because that will let us go after a hippogriff. And Shield says that JEI should also show what the baits offer you. Used in a trap. So right here. This didn't used to be here for me, so this is awesome. So for example, with fruit bait, we have a chance at getting raw rabbit, leather, feathers, eggs, bones, rabbit's feet, rabbit hide, raw chicken, and raw duck. With the grain bait, if we mouse over and hit U, now your hotkey may be different. Mine's set to U for use. That's why I have it set up that way. Grain bait's going to give us turkey, beef, chicken, leather, feathers, eggs, bones, and raw duck. So this won't get me the rabbit feet. That's why I made so much of the fruit bait. The vegetable bait, venison, mutton, pork chops, more leather, feathers, eggs, bones, raw chicken, and raw duck. So if you're after the rabbit feet, the main one you're going to want to go after is fruit bait, which is what we're doing. So that takes care of that business. And oh, how much fun it has been. But we've got traps working. That does knock out a couple of quests under the, I think, kitchen tab. Yeah. So that knocks out 2. As soon as I make that one, it'll knock out the 3rd. We get a little bit more bait from each of those as well that we can throw in our traps and use. There's also a fishing trap, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We'll get to that at a later time. Okay. So for now, let's drop back and look at the main story quest line. Okay. So first thing I'm going to look at is sandy glass. So I've got the glass, sandy glass made up right here. All this is any standard vanilla glass mixed with sand will get you sandy glass. We needed to make 10 of those. Ta-da, it's done. All right, cool. Now the next thing that it's going to tell us is, hey, I would like you to take this sandy glass and I'm going to give you some more if you want it. And I want you to make sandy glass dust times 10. All right, this is not difficult. We need to take our sandy glass from in here, or wherever I put it, right here, and a mortar, put them together, and we can get sandy glass dust. Yay, done. That will lead us to solid glue cell compounds. Okay, so if we take either sandy glass dust and rubber and a cell, we can mix them together to get a solid glue compound cell, or we can make glue compound, which is just, make the rubber and the sand together and you get glue compound. You can take and cook it and you will get twice as many, I think. Yeah, so you get 1 here, you get 2 there. Your choice. I've got time, so I'm gonna cook it because I've got time, and I like using this alloy smelter when I can. So if we throw this in, it's gonna start cooking up. We'll come back and check on that in a minute and collect double the duty. Now, while that's going, we'll come back to that quest here in a bit. Our reward here would be some more empty cells and some more glass. Not going to worry about that just yet. Next thing I want to talk about is Power of the Sun, solar panel. Solar Flux Reborn adds 12 different tiers of solar panels that generate FE or RF. The first panel generates 4 and is very inexpensive to craft. You can recycle solar panels in a sawmill to recover most of the materials. That's a good thing to know. So to make this, we just need a bunch of wood planks, some redstone, some glass, and the new item here is going to be this redstone transmission coil. It takes 2 red alloy ingots and 3 silver, which we've got set up right here. And I've got the rest of the recipe set up here and ready to go. And that will give us our first solar panel. We can set this guy outside, or I think it works when it's under glass. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but most of the time they do. We'll set it here for now. Yeah, there you go. It's filling up. As long as it has vision to the sun, it will fill up with power. So we've got RF, right? We've had this little furnace sitting here for a while. We haven't used it. We'll also make RF, but this is making it just off the sun. Huzzah. All right, cool. That's going to take us and offer us a second solar power or panel, or we can get 2 transmission coils. It's our choice. Actually, yeah, we get either one. I'll probably actually take this because I can use this to make 2 of those, and they're not expensive to make. So what's next? Well, let's go for these batteries next, okay? The batteries can be made in a carpenter, which we don't have access to yet, or they can be made in the engineer's workshop. Engineer's workshop is going to require us to do 9 copper ingots, an electro-silicone ball, 2 of the crystallized mineral chunks, and a 10 ingot. Okay, then you'll need a hammer, some pliers, and a driver to complete it. So we've got none of the above, apparently. So we'll take and put the hammer in, the pliers. Do I have a driver? Yes, right here. Sweet. And you'll notice that in making this, you're going to need a little bit of silicon to go in there. 2 buckets to be exact. Right now, I have exactly 2 buckets. So what I've done right here is I've set up our first piece of silicone with electrotine around it. Silicon, whatever. I'm terrible at saying this word. Put that in there. Everything's already... Oops. Did I screw up? I think I did. How did I screw up? Oh, it's got to go inside the... Can't make it in here, bro. This needs to go in here. That down there, that down there. This right here, and these guys. And what am I missing out on? Did I do something wrong there? Hammer, plier, blah. -10, -4. I think I did it right. Electrosilicone. Oh, I've got to cook this. You've got to cook this. It's a compound. Duh. So cook this up right quick. Don't be like me. Okay, so there's our first two glue compounds. And if you remember, what it wanted me to do was just take this and merge it into this, and that will give us solid glue compound. There's 1, 2. So if we come back up here, how many did it want me to make? 5. So we've got to wait for the rest of that to get done over there. No problem. That'll give us time to get this guy. Now we've got our electrosilicone, put it in there, and there's our first battery. How many batteries did it want us to make? It wants us to make 2. Well, it just so happens that we've got the stuff to do it again. And I will say that the alloy furnace is extremely slow. Keep that in mind as you're doing things. It might slow you down quite a bit, but we've got other things to do while we wait. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get started on this gem cutter. Gem cutter is just another artisan's tool. Stick or bone, some ingots or diamonds or whatever you want to use in string. The better the item, the better the durability. So we've got that set up to go right here with some diamonds. We're going to pull that out of there. Nice. And that'll give us back an emerald. And we're going to be making some leadstone flux duct. This is going to be one of the first items that allows us to move power around. This will also make use of our engineer's workshop. We'll take 1,000 or 1 bucket of silicone per 8 crafts. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to swap out the driver for the gem cutter, use some lead plates, some glass, and some red alloy plates to get it done. So as far as plates, I've got red alloy right here. I don't think I have lead. Let's look. We can make those fast, plenty fast. Oh, I do have lead plates apparently. Oh, I did make some. That's right. Or now I don't think I have enough, right? That's fine. So we'll just go ahead and drop this stuff off, grab this stuff out, and we'll grab some more lead ingots while we're down here. Let's put these away, this channel, this, and grab 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll probably be enough for right now. Okay. Oh, whoops. I just added some silicone to the machine. So I've got some silicone cells right here. Go ahead and fill this machine back up. We're back up to 2,000 again. Drop this in. That'll give us our second battery. Nice. That'll complete that quest. Now we're going to need 1,000 more to make this plate. And what we're going to do real quick is I'm just going to grab the hammer out of here. And let's go ahead and pile these up like that. Use our hammer. Where did it go? I thought I just grabbed it. Am I blind? I guess I am blind. Why do I not see it? There it is. I'm blind. Hammer. Plates. Okay. Come back in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And we need a little glass. Should be able to get some glass from in here. Looks like 3, I think it was. Our 3 glass across. Put our hammer back inside. And this is where we swap the gem cutter for the pliers. And there's our first leadstone flux ducts. This allows you to move 1,000 RF per tick. Huzzah. So we've gotten our battery done, our leadstone flux duct. Now from here, we're going to start talking about copper cable, insulated copper cable, fluid ducts. I've actually made some fluid ducts already. I did it kind of beforehand. Unfortunately, they were not these fluid ducts I made. Or were they? Were they these fluid ducts? Let's look. I just put some of my food away on accident. They all are. I made hardened fluid duct because I wanted something that could transfer liquids that have heats applied to them. So that's cool. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this glue cell finished up. Got one more to wait on. We'll just go ahead and put these guys there. These guys. Boom. And if you're struggling getting your silicone, you know, if you don't want to use the Tinkerer's Construct method that I showed last time, the other thing that you could do is, which was pointed out on my stream, you can just combine the silicone boule and the empty cell and then cook this to get silicone already in the cell. So that is another option for you. So we are waiting on... All right, so copper cables. This stuff's pretty straightforward. You're just going to put some copper across and use lead cutters, or I'm sorry, some cutters and some pliers. So I think we've got cutters somewhere right here. You just set this stuff down here. Put the cutters in there. Put 1, 2, 3. That'll cut us some copper cable. I guess we need to put that in our inventory. There we go. Done. Great. And then from here, this will lead us to this, which is going to be taking the same copper cables, put them across with a set of pliers and get the insulated. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't ask us to use rubber for that. Like, that seems like the natural go-to that I would have done. But, oh, wait. It wants silicone, 1500. Okay, that's going to be our insulation. I'm good with this. How much do we have? Plenty. We have 43 out of 175. Am I putting it in the wrong spot? Is that what the problem is? Do you have to have it in the exact right row? That doesn't make sense. Used. Right here. Click. Well, that now it works. I don't know why now it works, but it works now. Okay, cool. Insulated copper wires. That gets that done. And so we're done down here. Next thing I want to look at. Oh, that's right. I didn't have the tool in the proper spot. That's what the stream's telling me. I had it down here. It needs to go up. Kind of an annoyance, but it is the way it is, you know. It's, hey, this is about to be done. Come on. You can finish. All right. So the next thing this thing wants me to make are circuit plates. Circuit plates are really simple. Cook stone, cook andesite, cook granite, cook diorite. It doesn't matter. You'll get these circuit plates. It wants us to make 10. I kind of preemptively did this on accident. I've already got bunches of them made. So yeah, circuit plates. Hurrah. So all that's done. All this is done. Next thing it wants me to do is make some magic compound. Well, I'm all about the magic life, right? So let's do this. I should have the stuff for this somewhere. Don't know what I've done with it, but I had it. I think it was mushrooms and apatite and then like a vial or something like that. So it's like this. What was it? I was preparing for this. My nose just started itching. Oh yeah, bucket of water. Okay. Which I should have water. If not, yep, there it was. Right there. Boop. Get some water. And I think we just need a bottle. I thought I had a bottle here. Yeah, there we go. I may have to move this up on the crafting grid. There we go. 2 magic compounds. All right, so magic compounds are done. Nice. Next, it wants us to do an alchemical condenser and an alchemical retort. The condenser takes a lot of brick. So, as you know, we have been in the Twilight Forest. And in the Twilight Forest, bricks are actually kind of easy to come by. If you have access to the Twilight Forest, I would strongly advise you to steal bricks because they take 9 individual bricks if you craft them yourself. I don't like crafting those myself, so I passed on that choice. So now we need some chests. Okay, got some chests here. Stuff in there. We need some glass. I got that right here. And then I think we need like a tank, right? Yeah, a tank and a bucket. Now I should still have one clay bucket remaining somewhere in this base right there. And I've been looking for an excuse to get rid of it. And this just gave me one, so that's great. And then the tank, I've had an extra tank hanging around for a while too. We'll just take our lovely 8 steel pickaxe. I think I was supposed to use an axe on that. Oh well. And put that right there. And there's our alchemic condenser. Now the other thing that we needed was the alchemic retort, which is here. That's going to take a second tank, an iron plate, and some more brick. Okay. Well. Oh, it didn't actually use? I wanted to get rid of you. You make me sad, sir, that you keep continuing to survive for all this stuff. Okay, and I think it's glass, isn't it? I can never remember the recipe for wood tank. Yeah, it's glass around wood. Can we mix the glass, or does it have to be all one color? If I could mix the glass, that'd be great. Yes! I finally found a use to use up all this glass that I have. Great, that makes me happy. Alright, so there's our retort. The basic condenser is a small multi-block structure used to brew early game elixirs. We need 2 of these, by the way. It requires retorts on the left and right side. The basic condenser can only brew recipes that require 2 ingredients and can't brew potent or extended elixirs. So I'm pretty sure this is coming from Rustic, which is a mod, a mod I'm not super familiar with, but I'm learning. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's been pretty cool. Let's grab this guy. Put it in there, and then we'll grab just regular glass for the rest. You hear our mad scientist theme music coming on? It's great, right? All right, put that in there. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need a metal plate. Metal plate right here. Oop. And that should give us our second retort. And so I think what it's telling me is I've got these lovely little brewing stands set up right here. We'll set this guy up over here for the time being. So here's our condenser. And then we'll need our 2 retorts. One to this side and one to this side, I guess. Is that what it wants? Did I do that? I did it wrong? I gotta figure out how this goes. It makes no sense. Wait. I see. Okay. You got to figure it out now, coach. Let's put this guy down first. Boop. Why you do this? That's not how I want you. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that thing for a second, actually. So I did figure out on my, really? Still don't want to? I think I'm getting scammed. There we go. It works. All right, so now we can brew cool stuff. We'll talk about how I'm going to make use of that soon, but for now we're just doing the quest, right? So with this thing, if you hold Alt, you can actually change which one's selected. I've been like moving things around the most terrible way possible, so just hold Alt and you can select which one's selected in your date null. Anyway, so we should have some more glue cells ready, right? Yeah. So that will finish up that piece of questing business. We'll cook those up right quick. Glue cells. Oh, we don't have to cook them up. Nice. All right, where are we at? Let's go back. So we've made glue cells. I'm assuming it wants me to cook those glue cells, right? Yep. Put them in the furnace. Cook them into super glue cells. Okay. Go and cook for me. That'll be done soon. And here we've got all this done. And it wants me to make a transistor, but I need super glue first. Okay. Here it wants me to do advanced herbs. Get chamomile and get cohosh. Herbs spawn naturally throughout the overworld and nether in a variety of different climates. Some herbs are edible and all herbs can be used in alchemy. That's good to know. Let's see where we're at recording wise. So we've been going for, we're almost to the 30-minute mark. We're at about 25, so we're doing good. So as far as what it's talking about, one of those herbs I actually have on hand. I've been kind of keeping up with all of my rustic herbs, right? So I've got some blood orchid here. I've got some chamomile planted up here. I've got horsetail right over here. There's some other stuff like aloe vera planted over along the fence line, but I'm not going to worry about brewing things with that just yet. That's going to happen soon, but not yet. So check it out. Our trap is capturing stuff. Very nice. There's our first rabbit foot. Now, why we want rabbit feet is because we can use rabbit feet to help us capture a griffin and tame it as a part of Animania, which is what we're going to be getting into very soon. So there's our super glue. Boom. Oh, we're getting to our first energy cell. Yes. We need a transistor. Transistor is going to take circuit plates, gold, iron, paper, and redstone. Okay. I can get down with this. Now, did it take glue? I don't think so, right? Oh, it does. It does take glue. Okay. So here's where we're going to need the glue. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is scoop out our silicone that's in there. And there's 500 left. I hate to do this, but we're going to shift left click and empty that. And we're going to throw some super glue in it. Got some super glue. And we're going to get this transistor done, and then we're going to call it a day. We get 4 of these per craft. It's going to take, so it's perfect. So 4. Okay, let's go grab the stuff. I'm ready to do this. My body is ready. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And paper, right? Just need 2 pieces of paper. Okay, paper. 1, 2. This is fantastic, guys. We're finally getting into machinery. Stuff dreams are made of. I need some of these plates. Boom. All right. So I think I've got everything ready to go. Transistor radio. I'm missing a punch. Do I have a punch? I have a punch. I just thought I wasn't ready. Look at you. Ready my whole life for this moment. Bam. All right, there we go. Transistors. It's done. Sir. We get some inferior essence for that. And that leads us on to energy cells and basic circuits. Energy battery. We need to do this fluid conduit, but making good progress. This is where it's going to get a little more dense. What do we got? 2 transistors, 2 batteries. I think we might can pull this off, actually. Let's take a look. Cell. Energy. Right here. This guy, right? Okay, so we need a silicone plate. I got one of those. Okay, we're going to need a battery. Got a couple of those. We're going to need some transistors. I just put those in the wrong spots. That's okay. Pop them. Okay, we're going to need some copper coils. 6 copper, 2 redstone, and some bones. All right. Let's grab this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Redstone. Not that much redstone. Jeez. That should be enough redstone. I want to build an elevator. I'm going to build one soon so I can go up and down faster. That or I could just move. I don't know. Yeah. Don't let me get distracted, guys. The stream's been laughing at me because I get distracted so quickly and so easily. Bam! Coppers! Copper. Okay, put that there and there. All right, next we need alternating tin and iron plates. Okay? And the last thing we need is going to be a block of crystallized mineral and a block of redstone. Well, I've got the redstone right here. Can we make this just standard? Yes. Good deal. I'm glad I chopped down so many mineral trees. I knew I loved those trees for a reason. Beautiful. Okay, so we need alternating tin and iron plates. So that means we should need like 8 of each, I think, right? Sounds right. So let's grab 16 of these bad boys and 16 of these bad girls and put them together like so. So, boom. All the good stuff is happening. All happening. But I can't sprint anymore because I'm hungry again. My guy is always hungry. Wait, hold on. Which one was in the corner? 10. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Iron all the way around. Energy cell, we did it! Yes! So now, I don't know if I have to come off the bottom of this, but I'm going to try it like this. It's working. I'm taking energy out of my solar panel and putting it into my energy cell. I now have portable RF. We are the winners, the champions. I'm so proud of us. Now we can do energy batteries and all kinds of fun stuff. This is awesome. This is where I love to do. I love to make all of the machinery and stuff like that. So that's it. Hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button, bell icon for notifications. Remember, live stream, Twitch TV/JDon77. Also, as I've said before, if you don't see me online and you want to see some good action, look for Shields on Twitch. If you want to see another good Let's Play series, check out Lens Manos' channel. It's very similar to this one, albeit in an Australian accent. Some of you might find that very sexy. You guys be good to one another. I will see you in the next one. Laters.